I don't think I've ever regretted buying anything, and I'm telling myself, you will not regret this purchase either. Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this face is new to you. Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Ryler, that stands for Rachel Eyler, and I'm on a journey to figure out my life both personally, professionally, and financially. So thanks for clicking on it. As always, I appreciate you joining me today. I feel like I just ran out of breath, and that shows how tired I am. So we're gonna take a sip of coffee. Delicious, miracle, liquid gold right here. This is worth all the money in the world. Hi, how are you everybody? Today we are going to be budgeting my most recent paycheck. Again, this is an estimated paycheck because I don't get paid till Friday, and because of my overtime, I have no actual clue what I get paid until that Friday rolls around. The reason why I wanted to do this intro though is because I bought something. Should I have bought it? I don't know, depends on who you ask. Me, it was in my budget, and so I did. So, we will be adding a new bill to the bill binder until it's paid off, and that is, a drum roll please. I bought a Peloton. So should I have bought this Peloton? Well, I don't know, depends on who you ask, like I said before. Yes, it is in my budget, and I kind of talk a little bit about this when we go into the actual budgeting portion of this video. But I will say this, I love a good Black Friday sale. That's how you get your girl. You put it on sale. And I have been eyeing this Peloton for quite a while. My parents have a Peloton, I really enjoyed it. You know, and people are probably going to be like, well, if you do Orange Theory, why do you need a Peloton? If it was anybody else asking, besides you budgeters out there, I would say none of their business. But because it is you guys watching my videos and not some random stranger here to judge me, because I want something different. I do love Orange Theory. I love Orange Theory. Do not get me wrong. I love it. I will be sticking with it. I will be keeping both memberships. One of the reasons why though I bought the Peloton was because I wanted something different. Guys, Orange Theory is only 1 hour classes. I love working out more than that. And I do feel that sometimes when I go to Orange Theory, like and again, this is more of a mental thing, I don't feel as accomplished. And so I wanted the Peloton. When I went home in October, my parents do have a Peloton, so I rode theirs. I did a couple classes on theirs, and I really did enjoy it. So I decided, you know what? I said to myself, if it ever goes on sale and I can get a really good deal with it, then I'll buy it. They had a Black Friday sale. It was $300 off accessories. I saw the opportunity. I planned out my budget, and it worked. And I talk about how I planned it out in this video as well. So if you are looking to buy a big expense, but you don't really want to save up for it, you're considering financing, just watch this video. I hope it kind of makes you feel better about your decision, and you have to do what's best for you. So to that, I just knocked my glasses. To that, happy budgeting, let's get to this paycheck. So kind of like my last cash stuffing, I did receive overtime this past 2 weeks because I was filling in on the weekends. And then here's something fun to know. I also get overtime next week because it's Thanksgiving. I kind of totally forgot about the holiday pay, and at my job, both the Thursday and the Friday are recognized as holidays. So we get double holiday pay, so that's really nice. So I'm actually really excited for that. And I was debating whether or not to just like take the comp days so I can have some days off, or just stick with it. But with me making that purchase, I probably should just take the holiday pay. This budget sheet is something that I created on my own, and you can actually find on my Etsy shop. I am doing a soft launch of my Etsy store. There is only right now on it the cash budgeting sheets because they are a digital download. You do not get anything sent in the mail. This is one of them. This is like the green fern plant-based budgeting sheet with all of your bills, cash envelopes, sinking funds, debt, and savings that you can go ahead and budget yourself with. on, I believe, Sunday. The full shop should be live. I will also have a video going out talking about what products will be fully on there, but I will slowly be adding things on my Etsy shop throughout the week, so check that out. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and have the bell notifications on to know when that video goes up, and this way you can see all of the products. And I'm actually really excited about some of them because it does include a Christmas savings challenge, so stick around for that. It's finally happening. I'm finally launching my Etsy shop, so I'm very excited. Again, this paycheck is for November 18th through December 2nd, so over the next 2 weeks. Now, again, this is just an estimate of what I will make because my overtime does affect how much taxes do get taken out of my paycheck, so it's always not correct. My paycheck estimate, though, is $1,500. Just kidding. $1,596. Ooh. That's my alarm to wake up from my nap. So $1,596. I am going to start with bills because obviously those are the most important. Before we get started though, I'm actually going to just go and fill this all in so you guys don't have to watch me do it throughout the video. So I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so I did fill everything in. I'm actually not going to be stuffing a lot because again, I am putting more towards my bills this time, which is totally fine, not a big deal. So for student loan, I am paying $400 is gonna go to that. My Discover credit card, I am paying more than the minimum payment, which is only $250. I pay $350 for that. Half rent is gonna be $300. My camera, which we are hoping to pay off, we are going to pay this off before the new year, is going to get $30, and then I think I should only have like $170 or $200 left to pay on that, and we're gonna knock that right out before the new year. Orange Theory, which is my fitness membership, is going to be getting its typical $75, and this is something we are 1 month ahead on. Car insurance is going to be getting $50. Again, this is also something we're 1 month ahead on, and electric is only going to be getting $15, I think. Yeah, $15. And we have my latest purchase, a Peloton. Honestly, this was like partly an impulse buy, not really an impulse buy. I don't really know, guys. Like, I've wanted one for a while for something different outside of Orange Theory. I do love Orange Theory. I will still be doing Orange Theory. But I wanted something different, and there are some days where I come home, I get out of work and I'm like really just not feeling going to another place. I am buying the Peloton. I bought the Peloton on a Black Friday sale. I love a good Black Friday sale. And honestly, my payments aren't that bad. If I can pay off the camera in 6 months, I'm pretty sure I can pay off the Peloton in 6 months as well. So I'm not really worried about it. I know I can definitely afford it. We're just shifting some things around. And honestly, like I said, I am going to start getting 1 month ahead. My first payment is not due until the middle of December, which means that I can start, contributing to that sinking fund now. And we can get 1 month ahead on the payments. And I don't think I talk about this a lot in any of my videos, but when you buy something and you finance it, yes, are you putting yourself in the debt? Absolutely. However, in my humble opinion, I don't think that you can go through life saving and saving and saving and waiting for something to happen, or waiting to get to your savings goal to buy something. Now, if it's a large purchase, obviously, don't just put yourself in a bunch of debt to get that one thing, especially if you are financing it and it does require you to pay interest on it. This is not requiring me to pay any interest on it. Same thing with my camera when I financed that. As long as I pay it off in 12 months, there is no interest on my payments. So I have to be smart about it. Like, if the Peloton was $3,000, not only that, and I'll go over this in a completely separate video, but the Peloton that I bought is just the basic. I got it for $1,400. It was like $1,450 or something like that, and I got $300 in accessories off. It was their Black Friday deal. When I originally was looking at it before the Black Friday deal, my payment was definitely more, because I was buying accessories with it. But again, the accessories came free. It was $300 worth of accessories. So I justified, $120 payment a month is not that big of a deal, especially because the other reason I'm being smart about this is my parents already have a Peloton, so I can use their membership. So that is something that is also a free cost of me. So once I pay off the Peloton, I have the Peloton is mine. There is nothing, else I have to do with it. So that is kind of my philosophy on buying things. If you can afford it, do it. And also too, it's like it's no one's business whether you can afford something or not. Obviously, like, I share my budget with you guys and things like that. And I do it to provide transparency with you, because I do think if I just was cash stuffing and I was like, by the way, guys, I bought a Peloton, and everyone's like, you bought a $1,500 smart bike. Why? Like, if you're trying to get out of debt, why are you putting yourself into it? Because again, I can't go through life not buying the things that I want. And again, I don't see this as putting myself in debt. I see this as a monthly bill. It's a temporary bill. It's not $10,000 like my credit card. My credit card is a whole other beast to deal with, and I will deal with it as I move forward. But right now, that one credit card is the only debt I have besides my student loan. So I'm okay with it. So I just want, and I'm only saying this because I want you guys to know yourself, obviously. Know that if you cannot make a $120 payment, don't buy something that requires a $120 payment for 12 months. Just don't do it. I did sit down and I looked at my budget and I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe Christmas is almost done, which means I'll stop contributing so much to that envelope. Yeah, I can afford a $60 payment, $120 payment every single month, because in those 2 weeks that I was stuffing Christmas, I was doing it. So take a good look at your budget sheet, write it all down, be smart about it, and don't go through life wishing you were able to purchase something. If you are able to afford it through your budget, then do it. So my Peloton payment right now, again, is going to be like that $120. I am going to be contributing, I think it's like $125. I have to look up exactly what it is, but that I'm going to contribute $62 for. And let's add this up real quick. 400 plus 350 plus 300 plus, yeah, that makes more sense, 30, 75 plus 50 plus 15 plus 62. Yeah, 1282. That makes more sense. So my bills total is $1,282. So $1,282. It's probably the most I've ever paid in bills, but again, I'm also cash stuffing some bills. Some of these are automatic, like my Discover and my student loan. All of these I will be stuffing. So I don't think I've ever really accounted for. Okay, so that does mean that we are stuffing $311 today between my sinking funds, my cash envelopes, my debt, and my savings challenge, which is probably the least amount I think I've ever stuffed, which again is totally fine. It's all about priorities. You guys know me. I always say this all the time. Know your priorities and stick to them. So $311. Let's start actually with my Kosh. I keep saying Kosh all the time. Watch every single one of my videos, and I always say Kamara and Kosh. I have no clue why I do this. All right, I have a problem. Okay, so I'm not really stuffing a lot in my variable binders though this week. Grocery is actually only going to get $50. Just kidding, $40. I don't need a lot because over the last 2 weeks, my roommate and I have been eating out more because we've just been super busy, or we've made one big thing and just have had leftovers all week. So I don't need a lot at the grocery. So $40 is going to that. Also, Thanksgiving is, in this pay period. Obviously, it's next week. And because it's just going to be us, I know we're going to have so many leftovers that we're going to be fine. I'm not going to need a lot of groceries. That $40 probably actually will be to get things for those leftover recipes. Gas is getting its typical $50. I am not doing eating out this week, personal, home, or weekend. Coffee, I am going to give a little something, just $10, so I can get like a coffee on Black Friday or whatnot when I go shopping after work. And then shopping, I am going to be giving $25 as well. All right, so then that total, I'm just gonna 40 plus 50 plus 10 plus 25 is going to be 125. All right, and then let's subtract that from that 311 to see how much we have left. 186 between my sinking funds, debt, and savings challenges. Again, also for my sinking funds, I am not going to be really stuffing a lot because of all of those bills that I have to pay this month, but we are stuffing where it counts. So for 1 month ahead, I am picking a smaller number, which is $35. My oil change, I will be contributing 20 to that because I know in the new year I will need another oil change and probably some car maintenance. I have a haircut coming up this Friday on payday, and I will be contributing $10 to that. Furniture, wedding, again, I don't know why I put those because I'm not stuffing those. And then Christmas is going to be getting $15, and this will be my final time stuffing Christmas, and then we're done. What I have is what I'm going to be spending. And then over in debt, I do have my student federal loan, which it does not look like they're going to be forgiving any of it anytime soon after a judge just blocked it. So I am going to start beefing up how much I contribute to my student federal loan, even if it's by $5, which is what I'm doing today. Instead of my typical $75, I will be contributing $80 to it, just so I just really want to try and get as close to three payments ahead as possible. I think right now we're a little over one payment. There's still 3 paychecks left in in 2022. So I think we will definitely be at 2 payments ahead by the end of December. I think for me to be 3 payments ahead, I have to still add like $200 on top of it. Honestly, again, being real with you guys, like I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't start cash budgeting sooner and things like that, because I don't know, like I feel like I could be, 6 payments ahead, honestly, if I really wanted to be, if I started this earlier. But again, I think that's just me trying to, I don't know. I'm so happy with like the way cash stuffing has going and the way that this has changed my life. But I think there's also some downsides of like, you feel annoyed because it's like, why didn't I start this sooner? Why didn't I do this sooner? If I could have done this in college. Like there are some YouTubers that are in college and they cash stuff, and I'm like, why couldn't I be smart like you? Because I really wish I could have been. We are going to be contributing $8 to my student federal loan. And then my debt snowball actually is going to be not getting anything, and that's what I should put here and here. I realize I never added up my sinking funds. My sinking funds, that's going to be 35 plus 20 plus 10 plus 15. Okay, and then like I said, that was 311, right? So 311 minus 80 minus 125 minus, again, the 80 for my debt. And then 26. So we are still doing the 10K challenge. Obviously, I'm still trying to do 2 envelopes, which means I am going to be picking 2 small numbers, and those 2 small numbers are 12 and 14, right? Minus 12 minus 14. There you go. Zeroed out. Right there. Zero out. Every dollar has a place. All right, and just so you guys can see it a little better, probably, this is my entire budget sheet for this paycheck. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. I know it was kind of one of my shorter ones, but I do have a couple exciting things coming out, so I just wanted to put a video out so you guys have it, so I don't just not have any video for a week. But make sure that you do tune in Sunday for that big announcement. I am really excited to be sharing with you guys ahead of the holidays. As always, make sure that you are subscribed and liking this video and turning on that bell notification by subscribing, and even just liking the video helps my algorithm so much, so I really appreciate it. That's all I have. See you guys Sunday. Till next time.